Hi, I'm with Physician's Choice. I'm the respiratory therapist, and today we're going to show you how to do a new CPAP setup, and it's going to be an auto CPAP. So for patients that have had studies at home or a non-lab environment, the next thing that they would get once they have sleep apnea is an auto CPAP. It's set in a range of pressure, typically from 5 to 20, and we're going to go ahead and demonstrate on Brian what that would look like. So we're going to use a machine that's going to operate with a battery for its outlet instead of electricity. So the first thing we're going to want to do is turn on the battery, and we are going to plug in the machine. And that gives our machine power. And your on and off buttons is just the top button here. And you're going to see your pressure says 5. That is going to always say 5 until you start to fall asleep, and then it can go all the way up to 20 as needed. So this is like kind of having a study in the home environment or a non-lab setting every night. So it'll find your pressure, and then you turn it off, the same button. There's another option here where you can see your data when you turn it off. It's called your info. And this will show you your hours of usage and how you're doing with your apneas for your physicians to reference, and then also how your mask is fitting. 100% is best, so we like to see 90 to 100. That will let us see that your machine is working fine. And then you just continue to scroll through, and there is an app for your phone for your own usage to see as well how you're doing. And back to the main screen. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate on Brian. We're going to use a nasal pillow mask to start with, and there's various masks. Another style of mask is a full face mask, and then we also have nasal masks, and so there's a couple different variables that we can change to. So one of the most important questions to determine what mask to use, since this is a non-lab setting, is I'm going to ask Brian, do you have any sinus issues or trouble breathing just through your nose? No. Okay. So if you would have, then we would have gone with the full face. So we're going to go with the nasal pillow. A lot of people like these because they're comfortable. This is your tubing. The tubing, one end is going to go to the machine, and that just kind of wiggles on. And the other end is going to go to the mask. Same thing, and they don't pull straight off for safety purposes. So this is a medium, and these pillows come in different sizes as well. So Brian, before I put this on, I'm just going to explain to you, when you breathe in, it's going to feel very natural. When you exhale, you're breathing against pressure. So that's kind of a awkward feeling initially. It's just going to go in the nose and over his hair. One strap on top and one in the back of his head. All right, so go ahead and put the machine on. And just breathe in and out naturally. And if you hold your hand in front of your face, you're going to feel a little air coming out of the front. Yes, that's normal. That's where you're releasing carbon dioxide from. So some patients have questions where that CO2 goes, and that's where it is, just back out into the air. Very, very quiet. All right, good job, Brian. Go ahead and turn it off. And then you could take the mask right off your face. Good.
Is it a one-size-fit-all?
Yep, it comes in small, medium, and large, so in the pack you'll have multiple sizes.
Okay. And as far as the strap I'm not able to adjust that.
This particular strap, it has little, it comes with little adjustments that you can put on here if it starts to stretch out.
Gotcha.
Good. And then two other things I'd like to show you is on the on the right side of the machine is a filter. This filter gets washed once a month, and it's good for 6 months. And on the other side is a modem, and this is what picks up your usage and therapy for physician reference, so that's available to your doctors.
So I see we plugged it into a battery. How long would this portable
this portable battery will be needed to be recharged 1 to 2 evenings, depending on what the settings of the CPAP is on.
Okay.
And that can it just takes a couple hours to recharge it. And that can be done during the day.
Super.
All right, thank you.